Looks like we're ready. So, anything else to check? No, looks like everything is all right. So, hello and welcome everyone. Here is Andy. Here's our bonfire. I see there is a lot of action happening in the background of the game already. And I should say that I'm quite in a stable mood today. I mean, ready for the stream, all set and quite content. Interesting geography or geometry of the pillar here. So I'm in a stable mood, but I'm intending to give no quarter. So you see those fighting people here. I'm kinda thinking that I'll slaughter them all. Maybe if paladins can survive. Probably I should go first. I first should go and talk to Alexander. And where could I find Alexander? In the temple of Tirsindelius. And we also have our surviving Dolores, who is a paladin. And I'm not going to take him with me because if I take him with me, he might not like what I'm intending to do. Soul Hyper 29. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How are you? We last talked more than half a year ago. Yeah, it was the 21st of November. Wow. So a lot of time has passed since then. I'm good, thanks. How is life out there with you? Black Ring Captain. I'm having exams in my internship. Right. How successfully are those?
Strange contraptions are these.
Are those going? Knight of Zantessa. Some gold, some pedestal, more gold. Well, if I solve this quest first today, it will actually be very pleasant because I remember it's quite I want to use a word, but I'm not sure it means what it means. Give me a moment. What the? Oh, why now? Gosh. Why nothing is working the way... What? What's going on? Can I just check the translation? No. That's not what I wanted to say. A drag. Yeah, the quest is such a drag. Here a maiden. Some spears. Some more. Oh, Ifan is full of loot now. Isn't that wonderful? How did that happen, Ifan? We actually haven't collected that much. How come you're already overwhelmed? One two-hander. Well, let me give the heavy items to Beast. Eternal artifact. It's exactly what I wanted to avoid, but looks like I failed to do so. And by the way, Beast is almost overwhelmed too because he has plenty of artifacts on him as well. Oh my god. Work tongue. Quite a location. Quite a location. That's not what I want to... Not where I want to go now. Temple of Zantessa. Is this place? Ah, I see. So this passage is wait. Ah, there is a passage here, actually. And are there more ways upstairs? Should be some. But I guess the main path is blocked by those black ring footmen. So the Death Stone.
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
How is my life going? What can I tell? So since November,
Something's missing here. Something valuable.
Since November, we talked. I was still in Georgia, I think, and then I went to Dubai for 3 days. Then I came back to Russia, and I came back to my home city Krasnoyarsk, and I'm still here. So I've been working, teaching, I've been streaming a lot, had relationship, it started, it finished, it was like 3 months and a half. So yeah, making plans about future, nothing massive to report about yet. What are these?
Good find.
Oh, eternal plates. Maybe we can craft something with those. Peace of mind scroll. Okay, now let me...
An empty pedestal.
Let me talk to this knight of Zantessa.
The ghost stares right through you, a horrified look upon her face.
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have.
Who took the realm? Who took what realm?
Those black ring dogs. They took the universe, but they don't know what it is. I pray they do not think to try to use it.
She turns away.
Essential engineering. Let's read. Essential engineering by Barty Crum. Curious about automatons, unsure how to get the most out of these mechanical wonders? Then read on for Barty's tips, tricks and tutelage. Step 1. Make it run. How? Why? With a phase capacitor, of course. More about those in Chapter 5. Suffice to say, an automaton cannot function without one. In the unlikely event an automaton should malfunction, rip the capacitor out before it can do any significant damage. I'm slightly confused about this place and what I'm supposed to be doing here. Temple of Zantessa. Oh, that's a chest too. Okay. Something is missing.
An empty...
Something is missing. Okay, let's try and climb. Walk around these places. turtle. Huge turtle. I wonder what's there. Looks like a cave. Wonder what's inside the cave. What is this place? Not enough space. What? Pain. Give me back the book. Joyful gardening. Yeah, we read this book. Ah, this is a garden. What? Cave entrance? Oh, that's there. Bucket with water. Wizard's hat, agaric seedling. Yarrow, whisperwood. Colacera. Well, these are mine, okay? So let's steal all the plants. All of these go to my ship. Wonder who I can sell all this nonsense to. Last Forest Tiger. Jawbone the Merchant. Oh, wish I could go there, but looks like I have no chance. Large Flame Rune. Large Flame Rune. That's for the Red Prince. Dwarven War Axe. Cheers. Interesting place. Not sure how to use it, but let's go interact with the turtle. Maybe it will shed some light on what's happening here. I'm being very careful because I need a reason to start active actions. Sorry for the tautology, but for now I'm only waiting for
Spotted something.
that reason. Like for the forces to show themselves. A chest. Plate and gold. The same. Some pillars that can be activated for no obvious reason. A boat. Don't know who arrived by this boat. Let me talk to the animal.
Nothing to see here. Please move along.
You look like you've lived for a long time. You know much about the island.
I know it's doomed. All will die, and all will fall to ruin. You bring chaos here. You bring death. Leave me out of it. Leave me be.
Well, I understand. The animal, I don't think it's very happy about what's going on here. Blank ring. Blank ring. What are these noises? Someone is fighting, or was that some kind of a... somebody's practicing throwing bolts of electricity. Let's inspect the cave. I'm really interested in what I'm gonna find there. 10,000 XP is what I'm gonna find. What's that weapon? End of year. Eternal Sentinel. Eternal Stormblade. Level 17. Those are level 17. Doesn't sound good. Some urns. Ooh, some gloves. Interesting. And wait, did I see? Ah, no. I thought those gloves had a slot. Initiative, telekinesis. Okay. Eternal Sentinels. One-handed sword, +3 memory, +6 initiative. Wow. Can I teleport it to me? No. I cannot. What? Oh, there is a legit way to climb down. Okay. A skeleton with a bone. Another mushroom. What is this place? And how do I proceed on this island without making major mistakes in terms of gameplay? So can I interact with those automatons?
The automaton doesn't react to your presence at all.
I'm sure it will react.
The automaton doesn't react to your presence at all. The automaton doesn't react to your presence at all. The automaton...
I see. So I guess... let's climb up. All three of them climbed? What? That's possible? That's interesting. Yeah, a fight that I am sure I won't like. But why not? So Ifan, let's go down. And let's touch the sword.
Embedded in the stone stands an ancient and venerable sword, as sharp and as strong as the day it was made.
Grasp the hilt.
It feels good, cool to the touch, and a perfect fit for your hand.
Pull.
The sword does not budge.
Lay a second hand upon the hilt, brace yourself, and heave.
The sword slides smoothly free, but the silence of the cave is broken by the clank and whir of machinery. Uh-oh.
Well, that was to be expected, of course. Let's start buffing Ifan. I need to also approach and give him the encouragement. So, yeah. Now back. So which one goes first? The fire one. So the resistance is air. Vulnerable to air. And this one? Also air. crippling blow.
Hurts, doesn't it?
And let's knock down both. Beast now. Teleport one of the... Which one is gonna be acting next? I see. So you go to your friends here.
Glory is mine!
Okay, now Red Prince. Oh! That's interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Okay, you go back, please.
Prepare yourself!
Oh, one just died. Unfortunately, Fane doesn't have Executioner. Okay, so we go Adrenaline. Apotheosis, well, maybe not now. Let's use Rain of Blood. Immune to bleeding, that's okay. Don't think you're immune to Grasp of the Starved. Okay, now Skin Graft. Once again, Flash Sacrifice.
I'm ready!
Adrenaline. Teleport to the bottom. Infect on this one. Oh, infection works. Really. Battle Stomp now. Backstab. That's unexpected. Okay. Do you have a chance to execute anyone? If on this one. That's a shame. How did you fail? Ifan, how did you fail? Okay, Beast. Let's use Earthquake. Knocked the two lads down. Red Prince now. This one is standing. This one is knocked down. Haste on whom? I don't know. Okay, let's go Battle Stomp. Oh, yeah, that's good. What about their resistance to fire? What about the other one? Air. They should be killed with air or with physical attacks. Maybe let's hasten.
Prepare yourself.
Let's hasten our friend Thane, and Beast should be given peace of mind, bonus intelligence. Alright, so let's go Mosquito Swarm, or rather maybe Bone Widow. Bone Widow is more useful. It will deal more damage. Bone Widow, can you eat corpses? Really? You can eat the corpses of automatons. That's interesting. Okay, quite decent attack damage. Now Ifan. Really? Why is this one? Why is... Just very strange location for backstabbing, but... Okay. Ruptured tendons. Encouragement. Beast. Closed circuit. Okay. That was easy. Once again, I am quite happy about the setup I have for my heroes. Phase capacitor, metal scraps. Another phase capacitor, and another phase capacitor, and another phase capacitor. Sharp rock goes to Lady Vengeance. Metal scraps, blade scraps. Let's give them to Thane. Alien fire essence to Thane. Eternal Storm Blade. Well, I don't think I'm gonna use it, so it goes to Beast's bag. And am I over encumbered? No, I'm not. So essentially that's it for this location. I got closer to my level 17. And we just need to do something little, some kind of a fight. Oh, by the way, we have to connect everyone. No, Beast, you need to go and recharge your source. We don't know where the well with source is on this map, so I guess I'll have to just run around and collect source in different locations, like Temple of Amadia had some source, if I remember. Somewhere around here. Yeah, this source puddle. Maybe Thane should pick it up, just in case. Then the beach, I don't remember if I saw some source. Probably I have seen it, but I don't remember exactly where. Somewhere here. Human skeleton. Source puzzles. What's this place? It's the Temple of Relic. And here we have Black Ring minions again. Playing go, replenish source to be able to cast your ultimate ability. Is it where there is a big guy, or it's some different location?
All shall be rewarded. All that you desire shall be yours.
Lizard Dreamer, Wordless, Alchemist, Trader.
A Black Ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as Black Ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
Tell me who you are. or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Wonder to yourself if she can read your mind. Let's imagine dancing with her drunk in the moonlight.
Her expression does not change. She cannot read your mind, but you can read her face, and you see she grows impatient.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you.
Lone Wolf.
The sign is good, so kill the divine pigs and kill the godwoken, kill them all, and then perhaps you die and rise again.
Keep our peace, not an acknowledgement, and turn away.
An undead reaver lifts a clay goblet of wine and drinks deep. Only the wine trickles out through a hole in his side a moment later. He glances at you with a shrug.
Force of habit. Life will taste good again once the God King's victory is sealed.
You seem quite confident of success.
I don't need confidence. I have faith. The God King restores the injured, resurrects the fallen. I lay dead and forgotten until he brought me back. He rewards the loyal.
Who is this God King that you speak of?
The reaver utters a dry cluck of disapproval from the desiccated remains of his throat.
Mercenaries, you ought to think beyond the gold that's coming to you. The God King is the true king. The so-called seven gods betrayed him and cast him down. Now it's time for him to rise again.
You're wasting perfectly good wine.
Wine is wasted on the living, but life is wasted on the living. The God King will change all that.
You serve the God King now, so kill the Divine Order pigs, and kill the Godwoken, go kill them all, go serve the King.
Very interesting.
Every weapon in my stock has spilled blood in honor of the God King. If you can't do the same, then the fault lies with you. What'll it be, mercenary? A bow? A few feet of sharp steel? Something to bludgeon with, maybe?
Why is this God King so worthy of all this effort?
Because the God King is our true Lord and Savior. He's going to right the wrongs of the Seven. Not that I'd expect some gold-hungry lone wolf to understand.
He looks you in the eyes, raises the palm of his hand towards you. Serpent-like coils writhe beneath the skin. The skin blackens. Noxious black smoke pours from him. Into your mouth, your tongue turns dry, then rough, almost scaly, and you feel your source, unsettled, as if attracted to the man's black eyes. As the black smoke snake takes over your tongue, you feel yourself slipping away. You see a vision, an army of the undead, risen to turn the world to a lifeless waste. At its head, a God King.
Bite our tongue hard.
You exhale what remains of the smoke snake, and it drifts away on the breeze. Your mouth returns to normal, and the alchemist hisses at you in disappointment.
Interesting experience, but thank you. I need books, Scoundrel and Hydra Sophistry.
The reaver gives one last wistful look to the goblet, before letting it drop to his side.
No matter, the true reward is yet to come.
The God King demands blood, understand? If you can't deliver that, then you've no business eyeing my wares.
Okay, let's buy one book. But why nobody sells Hydra Sophistry? I wonder. Yeah, polymorph. And I mean, essentially all schools except for
The
Hydra.
Reaver gives one last wistful
Sophistry.
look to the god.
No matter.
I'm not blind, right?
The God King demands blood. Understand?
Yeah.
If you can't deliver that,
Where is the trader with Hydra Sophistry? Nowhere to be found. And what's this place, I wonder? Is it the path to the academy? Could be. Could be. Let's go talk to the Dreamers.
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing. Ifan, the prey that my master seeks, God-woken.
Shoot back an angry thought. You're mistaken. He better get out of your head if he wants to wake up.
The dreamer's twitches give way to violent spasms. He's tearing himself from the dream world. His jaws tighten into a snarl.
God-woken!
That's interesting. And this is the Hydra Sophist. Keen Stitch. Interesting. So the Dreamer identifies me as a Godwoken. Maybe Red Prince has to talk to those Dreamers then.
Life
The
shall be
dreamer's eyes do not see you. His mind is elsewhere, locked in a dark rapture as he torments the Magister. The Magister cowers, oblivious to you. The dreamer is twisting her own mind into a maze of her worst nightmares.
They're crawling. They're crawling under my skin. Get them out!
honor him. Feed
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing. Red Prince, the prey that my master seeks, God-woken.
Again, strength persuasion.
The cold presence ebbs away. You take a deep breath. The voice offers parting words. Very well. Go, in service of the God King.
Interesting.
the covenant will be kept. The loyal shall be rewarded.
Land of Maniacs here.
All that you desire shall be yours if you follow the God King. Life shall
Vampiric
be
Hunger
restored.
Ore now.
Love
Now we
shall
have
return.
it. Okay, we visited these maniacs. Let's go see what others are up to. What's happening here? Magister ship.
Magisters. Not what they signed up for, I bet.
Yeah, I think so. Ifan. Magister shield. Purged corpse. What's this place? Now, Beast has too much to carry. Let me give this backpack to Red Prince, maybe. For now.
The spirit keeps glancing back.
How can I help?
You cannot. For now, you cannot. Cloak and dagger. What's this place? Purged corpse. What's this? Oh. Duna's Sanctum. Uh-huh. Duna's Sanctum. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I see. Well, honestly, Honestly, it's not exactly what I wanted to do, because what I want to do is to get rid of to find some traders and get rid of the rubbish that I have collected. Interesting. Looks like a path to the forest or something like that. Let me TP back.
Looks like those Black Ring made a lethal enemy.
Another Persian ward. Be fun. I do that. Encumbered. Who is this watcher, I wonder? Corpses. Incinerated. No, this is not the tree. That's something different. Who is that watcher?
You approach an undead, standing proud
Oh.
on the lip of a broken bridge. Understandably fearless of the fatal drop, she gazes into the lava sputtering below. Turning to you, she motions to the Black Ring corpses at her feet.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, eh? Only thing I like less than Black Ring are trolls. Godwoken, are you?
Yes. How do you know?
Easy. I see it on you like an aura. I see such things, for I am the Watcher. And I seek such things, for I am a seeker.
Are you one of Meister Siva's people?
The Meister.
She bats one skeletal hand in a truly derisive fashion. Her crackling laugh sounds like dry leaves whirling in the wind on an autumn night.
The Meister's ragtag band are but a pale imitation of the tradition they sought to revive. I am one of the original Seekers. We swore to be Knights of the Council, Guardians of Godwoken, and Defenders of Divinity. Together, we failed. But still, I try. Alone. Unless...
Unless what?
The Knight of Duna has been cursed. Void runs through his veins where source once flowed. I am sworn to protect the Council and all within it. But that same oath renders me unable to lift a blade against him. Release the Knight's good spirit from his corrupted shell, Godwoken. Do this, and I will gift you with the last standard of the original Seekers. If you seek ascension, it could help you greatly in the trials along the way.
I'm intrigued. This reward.
Silence greets your question. This silence lasts quite some time. Just when you are about to break it, she speaks.
That question is unbefitting of a Godwoken. Trust that when you offer your help to those in need, the help you receive will be what you need in turn. I ask again, will you aid me? Will you take down the corrupted Knight of Duna?
Okay, I will.
My thanks. And the thanks of Duna's knights too. In life, I knew him well. He would hate to be like this. Believe me, you would be releasing him from torment. Please do.
Okay. That's interesting. Somebody fell again. Poor Red Prince. He fell for the second time. Lunar Shrine. Is it not where I'm gonna meet the Shadow Prince? Ah, no. Lunar Shrine. Is it where the academy is then? The Lunar Gate. Well, I guess, yeah, that's where I enter the academy. wolves. Human pillar. Why is there a save? Eternal conductor. Yeah, this is the entrance to the final location of the act, I guess. So we are quite early here. Let's go to the dogs then. Oh, some source for beast, I think. And I think I saw some more source, yeah. Here it is. Whoa! Rabbit! Stop! Stop, rabbit!
The bunny gives you a dazed look, like he's not all there.
Yeah, wow, what a shock. Yeah.
Are you alright?
Huh? What? Oh, hi. So, yeah. Hey, here's the thing. Don't get too close to the sticky out thing with the shape thing near the door. Thing's dangerous. What a shock. Bye.
Alright, I see. Animals in the game were voiced really properly, I should say. So, the dogs here now. Bad dog.
Two black-ring wargs, heaving, stinking mounds of gristle and malice, play like puppies with a large crimson gem.
Hey, doggies.
Balls. Away. Now.
Body part? I have body parts? Where? Body part. Reach into your pack until your fingertips touch flesh. Take out the body part and show it to the works. What? Body part? Don't remember having a body part. Anyway, that's gross. The toy is very pretty.
Imp. Thing. From imps. Was on a thing.
You remember the empty plinth at Xantessa's temple?
Burned eye man wanted it. Kicked us. We ran.
It's ours, the imp thing. It's got stars in. Yeah. You got any food?
Maybe there is food.
Can I play with the gem?
No.
Well, maybe.
Okay, maybe.
Well, I guess you're a good dogs, huh? And good dogs share?
No.
Yes. I'm hungry. Gonna find food.
Okay, yes.
Two tight-bound masses of hair and fang amble away in search of food.
Okay.
The gem feels both extremely hot and extremely cold, and yet sits comfortably in your hand. Within the crimson crystal, a galaxy of stars seems to twinkle, and beyond the stars lies a strange and wondrous realm. The stars swirl and move, and form a face, the face of an imp.
Looky, looky, looky here! What's red and black and blue all over?
Soldier. Back in the day, the red and blacks of the House of War were a fearsome lizard fighting unit. Blue skin, red and black uniforms. They fit the bill.
Wrongly, 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 wrong! Your eye decides. Your eye! Now, looky, looky, looky here! If you have 3 eyes and take away 1, how many eyes are there? Last chance! How many eyes?
Well, I have one because I have just taken it.
Wrongly, wrongly,
imp's face shatters into a billion stars once more. The gem returns to its inert state.
Lucky find.
Okay. Oh. Oh! The troll. The troll. This waypoint is the Temple of Relic, right? Oh, and I didn't spot the troll. Krog the troll, level 16. So fire, water, air, earth, poison. I wonder what kind of susceptibility this one has.
Stop!
The troll leans in and glares at you with beady little eyes. His breath is like a butcher's offal bucket, left in the sun too long.
No cave for you.
The Black Rim banner is nearby. What's in the cave?
The troll crosses his arms across his chest and shakes his head.
I get sack of meat every day to watch cave, not answer questions about cave. Island keeps me strong, stronger than other trolls. Go now, or there will be pummeling.
Why are you guarding the cave?
I tell you this already. I guard cave for sack of meat. Every day, a new sack filled with tasty chunks. Human, elf, lizard, all is good.
I've had dealings with some of your compatriots before, Grog and Mark, they were called. Can't you just trust me and let me pass?
No care about other puny trolls. They are weak next to Krog. Nothing can defeat Krog. And no cave for you.
I am a lone wolf.
The troll stares at you in abject confusion for a long moment, before...
No cave for you. No cave for you. I tell you this before.
But I want to get past you.
The troll grimaces and spits a melon-sized glob of phlegm onto the ground near your feet.
No cave for you.
I'll compliment your efforts if I'm inside. How about that?
The troll cracks the knuckles of his powerful fists, a growl rising from his gullet. No entry, it would seem.
No cave for you. I tell you this before. No.
I see. So... Didn't do much. Oh, troll blood heals vitality. Huh. wonder what actually makes him vulnerable. Oh, that worked. Okay. Oh no. He just healed up a lot of HP. Poison, fire. Teleportation. That's all. Ah, because it was earth damage. Poison, poison, poison. Don't have poison. And even if I do have poison, that's not. Oh wait. Actually, do have poison.
I will yield to none.
Oh no, 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 I woke him up. That was bad. His damage is not that huge actually. So no, that's a bad way to have this fight. Well, I can of course use how do we call it? This life exchange, this forced exchange thing. Definitely remember that I killed this troll. But how? All trolls have their vulnerabilities. Krog the troll must have his too. Maybe blood. he restored his health. That's a shame. He's stunned now.
Prepare yourself.
Maybe chicken form will help me.
I'm ready.
Bone Widow. Why can't you apply this onto Ifan? Out of sight or out of sight? That's strange.
I'll yield to none.
Now, Ifan, it's your chance. Crippling blow. Rupture tendons. Whirlwind. Now, Chameleon Cloak. Mortal Blow.
Into the dark with you.
Okay. So, it worked. I used all my source points on 2 characters, but I killed the troll. Let me ask the internet if I should have done that at all. Shang the troll. What was his name? Krog the troll. What? How do you... Krog the troll. He won't let you pass unless you persuade him that he will get more meat or defeat him in combat. To quickly kill him, simply teleport him into the lava to his left for a quick barbecue troll, but you will not get experience unless you start combat first. Or you can also heal him. Ah. Huh. So I could just heal him. Okay, that's interesting. Let me save here and then load. That's interesting. So if I use heal on him, he will lose his ability to regenerate. That's unexpected. Quite counterintuitive, in fact. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm ready. Glory is mine. I will yield to none.
Interesting. Well, this method is better because it enables me to not use any action points. I like it more.
I'll yield to none.
Now, Fame.
Glory is mine.
Widow. Mosquito Swarm. Teleportation. Sorry, Black Widow. Ifan now has a good chance of killing him.
This doesn't work.
Okay. No source points used this way. Much more pleasant. Now the cave is enterable. And what do we have here? Decrepit altar.
An empty cave with a bare altar. Strange.
The altar before you seems relatively bare. There is no inscription to a god and no offering placed. All you can see is a smear of blood on its surface and a hollow that seems to call for something.
Okay, we'll come here later. I'm very, very close to level 17.
This place will be nice when it's finished.
Better to knock it all down and start again.
Okay. Uh-huh. Here we go with big guys here.
Do you serve the God King's scum?
Why are you using bad words on me immediately? Scum. Okay, I'm Lone Wolf.
So, you are a sellsword. The sallow man will want to speak with you, to tell you how to serve. Take this.
He hands you a mirror of the blackest glass.
Let's note the hiss. Peer close at his tongue.
He opens his mouth in a sloppy grin and pokes his tongue through rotten teeth. But his tongue is not a tongue, it's the head of a snake. Its own forked tongue flickers with a puff of black smoke, and it winks at you.
Pocket the mirror.
The sallow man would speak with you. Look into the mirror.
Later.
The sallow man awaits. Use the mirror.
The sergeant will lead.
Let me talk to the
I'm
others.
sure his strength can overcome.
Go serve your god and...
Half our numbers fell to Shriekers, but none have risen again. The God King must be displeased with us. We have to take that temple.
You lowly creature. Not unlike me once. Storm the Elven Temple and strike down the Shriekers. Perhaps the God King will smile upon your efforts.
The warg snarls and growls at her comrades.
Cowards! Swine! You will not fight!
Maybe I'll fight by your side.
She turns to you, suspicious.
Why, you fight with me?
I'm right behind her. I always back a warrior who wishes to fight.
The warg snarls and growls at you.
You're right behind her. Okay, relax. There's no need to die yet.
Scoundrel! Dastard! Coward! Thief!
Oh. The warg refuses to talk after I did this with Ifan, so I guess I'll have to load and wait until I'm ready to take this fight, and then I'll try to ask the warg to join me.
Go off, you.
The witch murmurs a quiet prayer. You can see the faint scars of a collar on her bowed neck.
Leave me be. I'm preparing my soul for the trials ahead. I will not fail our God King. He will find me worthy of eternity.
You should be up there, dying for our Lord. You will never be deemed worthy without sacrifice.
Masked Bandit, hello. Hello, how are you? How is your health today? Gosh, these shriekers are very loud. I think I need to send beasts to deal with those. No, beast, I said.
Hold up. Shriekers!
Okay, one down. 2 to go. But they have very interesting range. Field of vision. Really strange.
You! Stop! Explain yourself!
I'm Godwoken. I'm here to claim my birthright.
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide. A strange smile dances across his mouth, and he starts to roar with laughter.
The gods chose you as their champion. Some washed-up pirate. Run home, little Godwoken. You find only death here.
Washed up, huh? Perhaps you'd like to put your money where your mouth is. What does this mean? I've killed more Voidwoken than you can count to get here. I'm not turning back now.
We have all swatted flies. That is not what lies ahead of you. You are not worthy of this temple. Leave. Run back to your heart. Cower there while death searches for you.
I've been to the afterlife and back to get here. You will stand aside or be cut down.
The laughter dies from the elf's eyes, replaced with weary seriousness.
Good. It is proper that the Godwoken should not be so easily pushed away. Too many are not ready for the trials ahead. You may proceed. You find no threat here.
Not from me, at least.
Well, can you wait?
Luna ever watch over you.
Can you wait until I take care of shriekers? I've been to the dentist, but that aside, things are going okay. Was it some... Let me finish with the final noisemaker. Alright, now it's finally silent. Whew, that was loud. So, what was that dentist's appointment about? Was it some filler or just regular checkup? Hope nothing serious. Gem. Wait a second. Why is the red flag there if I have collected the ruby? I don't know. Somehow the flag is still there. Not sure why. Let me collect the loot from here. Feelings, 2 of them. Ooh, that's quite That must have been quite a long visit.
Well, this all looks familiar.
Oh, I should have talked to my companions, I guess. Did I not? Did I forget that last stream? Another black mirror. That's the second one, right? Or... wait a moment. Yeah, it's the second black mirror. Org, another Shrieker, and...
Well, this all looks...
Yeah. That black ring defiler, a letter and a bone. Place to climb up. That was an alternative route to get here. Now, who do we have? Spirit of a Black Ring Witch.
The spirit of a black ring witch stands over her remains, loudly petitioning the sky above.
Please, my king, raise me again. The Shriekers are so close, I didn't have time to flee. I'll be swift the next time, I promise.
The spirit of a hulking black ring warrior lurches right towards you, brandishing a spectral great axe.
Stand our ground.
The warrior charges right through you, like a passing shudder. Just as he emerges from your back, you hear an echoing shriek and feel a curious phantom pain jolt through your senses. You turn. The warrior drops to his knees behind you, a smouldering hole torn right through his torso. He pitches forward onto his face.
Killed by the Shrieker. Yarrow flower. Some musk on the ground. Look at that. Huh. Maybe it was a totem. Okay. What will happen if I tell that lad over there that I've killed the Shriekers?
Go serve your god and king, you scum!
I destroyed the Shriekers. You're free to attack the Elven Temple.
So, you are of some use after all. To arms, Black Ring. We shall do the sallow service and take the temple.
Huh. So I've just doomed the temple to its demise. Well, not exactly my intention, of course. I just was wondering whether something interesting is going to happen, and something interesting is going to happen indeed. But that's kind of outside my, as I said, my intentions. So we have this Knight of Tyrsendelius, and we are very close to next tier, to next level, I mean to say. So what about this Knight of Tyrsendelius?
Identify your...
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide with recognition. A strange smile dances across his mouth, and he starts to roar with laughter.
The gods chose you as their champion? Some tired old mercenary? Run home, little godwoken. You find only death here.
I'm nowhere near as tired as you are, Knight of a half-dead god.
You speak loudly, young godwoken, but I see only a barking dog. You are not worthy of this temple. Leave. Run back to your hearth. Cower there while death searches for you.
What if I grab my weapon?
You're fast, but the elf is faster. His hand whips out, deflecting your weapon like a leaf on the breeze. His eyes are deadly serious now. No hint of the bombast you saw just a second ago.
Good. It is proper that the godwoken should seek combat. Too many take fright. They do not survive the trials ahead. You may proceed. You find no threat here. Not from me, at least.
So what's going on here? The island's been overrun by the Black Ring.
The island is not overrun. This temple stands strong. The other gods were clearly not as powerful as Tyrsendelius. In his fortress, the Black Ring do not succeed. They do not kill the godwoken, but they do not fail. Now, knights and godwoken both cower behind monsters, tied to sticks.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
The elf raises a bushy eyebrow.
One demands from one's lessers. I am your equal, Godwoken. Once, I stand where you stand. My God's chosen, fighting to be the divine. The trials do not kill me, but neither do I triumph. Another becomes divine, and I remain here to serve Tersendelius and protect his chosen.
So what comes next? How do you become a divine?
It is not the place of a knight to reveal such things. We walked your path once. You must discover it yourself, as we did. Turn to the gods. Their guidance alone will lead you. May Ralik ever watch over you. You! Identify your...
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide with recognition. A strange smile dances across his mouth, and he starts to roar with laughter.
The gods chose you as their champion. Some blushing lizard. Run home, little Godwoken. You find only death here.
When the spouse of the sun blushes, all that look upon you are incinerated. All that look upon him are incinerated. Ah, I see. Okay, so when the spouse of the sun blushes, all that look upon me are incinerated.
You speak loudly, young Godwoken, but I see only a barking dog. You are not worthy of this temple. Leave. Run back to your hearth.
The laughter...
Good. You may not from me, Mazor.
Well, I'm just interested in all the conversations because they're quite unique.
You!
The elf's deep golden eyes go wide with recognition.
You! The gods chose you as their champion. Run home, little Godwoken. You find only death here.
My bones have experienced more than this whole species, and I'll swat you like a fly if you don't let me pass.
You speak loudly, young Godwoken, but I see only a barking dog. You are not run back.
The laughter dies.
Good. You may proceed. Not from me, at least. May Tersendelius ever watch over you.
Ah, well, he thinks that I'm an elf, right? I wonder what will happen
Be at
if
ease, sister.
If
We're
I-
safe now.
use...
Almighty Duna, hear my prayer. Save your children.
Useless.
A lot of interesting conversations are happening there.
Be at ease.
The elf's deep gold...
The gods chose you as their champion. Some bones past their prime. Run home, little god. You speak loud. You are run back to your heart.
The elf grabs your arm as you turn.
Truly. You are so willing to walk away. You may proceed into the temple, but I pray the other Godwoken have more stomach than you. May Ralik ever watch over you.
Ralik? Why Ralik? Has to be Amadia. Okay.
Almighty Duna.
Umera.
gives you a serious look. She opens her mouth wide, her great fangs on display for you. Then she clears her throat.
Can I ask you a philosophical question?
Yes, but I don't promise any great wisdom.
Okay then. If a tree falls in a forest and the whole place is covered in death fog, does anyone care?
Well, people care. All over the world there are still people who care. I care.
She gives you a long, wet-eyed look. Her lip begins to tremble, which on a bear is an impressive sight. She tries not to cry.
I thought no one cared. I thought no one cared but elves and bears. This gives me hope, this does. Lots of hope. Oh, thank you.
With a sigh, she turns away.
Okay.
This is more like it. Finally, a structure with taste.
Oh, a letter. Mother, you always taught me to do what I believed was right, and so I have. I have a greater freedom here than I have ever had. A greater hope in a hopeless world. One day, I hope you'll not only forgive me, but join me too. You're always welcome. X. By the way, I crafted a book, right? I think I did. Where is that book? Where is that book that I potentially have crafted? Or I haven't? I thought I have. Maybe it's in Ifan's inventory. Yeah, Vampiric Hunger or a skill book. Set Vampiric Hunger on every ally around you, adding 50% lifesteal.
We're safe now.
Almighty Duna, hear my prayer. Save your
They will never let me read anything if I'm around NPCs. They are so loud here. So, lifesteal heals you in proportion to the damage you deal to Vitality. Well, it looks like this is a spell for Pain, because he is the only one who has both Scoundrel and Hydra Sophist. So let's learn it, but I cannot use it because I don't have any memory slot. Oh, helmet that I haven't identified. Finesse, Warfare, Scoundrel, Geomancer. Really nice helmet for Ifan would be, but mine is better. Anything else I haven't identified? A shield. Resistances. Boilers. Justinian's favor.
Be at ease, sister.
The elven priest fervently prays.
Tell us what to do, brave Tersendelius. The Black Ring are on the threshold, and yet they fear us. I know it. They fear who we are. They fear the elves.
The priestess is oblivious to you. Instead, she's locked in frantic, desperate prayer.
Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna.
Very fun.
Ho there, Hopeful. I belong to Tersendelius. To whom are you sworn?
Well, you don't want to get into that, Barrel of Apples. Interesting expression. Well, I'm sworn to know God.
From within you comes a jab of protest.
Oh, shut up, Relic.
Can I interest you in a short discussion about the merits of Tersendelius, the poet of the woods, the god of the elves, and others?
The being inside you rumbles a very clear no.
Tell away.
When she learned that I could not crush my own compassion, Zolstissa deserted me. She deserted all of us. I renounced her, and Tersendelius came to me. He soothed me with his gentle words, and I was whole once more. He could do the same for you, if you would have him when you fail.
And how may I avoid your mistake?
I prayed to the altars of all 7 gods, all across the island, and pledged my allegiance. You must do the same, and hope they hear you. But most of all, you must be ruthless, where I was not.
Maybe the 7 were disappointed in you?
That I do not know. I prayed at each altar, heard nothing but Tersendelius' voice in the whispers of the trees. Tersendelius tells me all is well.
What may you spare for me for the fight ahead?
If it may help you, I wish you well.
Oh, I see. So he sells books, and that's how he helps, by selling things to me. Wonderful.
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Zolstissa's chosen champion safe?
I'll keep an eye out if I should find myself there.
I fear that they are lost, but I thank you for your kindness. I shall pray for your deliverance, and for theirs.
He lowers his head, closes his eyes, and silently begins to pray.
In this location, I'm just washed over with a feeling of such calmness, and it's not because of the location
What a structure.
in Divinity.
Might be nothing like this left in the world. Not since Lucian used the death fog on the elves.
It is about the location, but it's also about another location that I met in Arcanum. And if you have played Arcanum, you know that there was Kintara, the town of elves, the house of elves, and this place reminds me of Kintara so much. Maybe the creators of Divinity were inspired by Kintara to make this place here. Okay, what are these?
Make trade. The creature runs a black tongue across its maw while staring at you hungrily. For a brief moment, you see row upon row of jagged teeth stretching right back to its gullet.
Where exactly did you come from?
A distant, hungry place. Your war draws me. Make trade, or leave.
Trade the merchant. It's in his name. Oh! Rune of Power. Rune of Power and some scrolls that can turn out to be useful. So let's go into our trading mode for some time.
The creature stares at you like a wolf observing a plump lamb.
Plump lamb. I'm not. Whoa! A very capricious lad we have here. %100 attitude. Let's buy the Peace of Mind scrolls, the Rune Frame of Power. Thank you. Just in case, who knows, well, maybe I'll find another item which will contain a rune slot, and that will be wonderful. Jawbone the Merchant. That's a demon.
A customer. Perhaps you'd like to trade. Find something to safeguard your...
His lascivious eyes flick over you to skin-crawling effect.
vulnerable flesh.
I've never seen a creature like you. Where did you come from?
A distant place called Nemesis. I couldn't resist the lure of this world, though. Such bloodshed and despair truly does loosen purse strings.
I think you come from Kartseri, from Planescape Torment. I remember demons just exactly like you there. You come from the Blood War, the horrible war where and I forgot the names of the demons, the two factions. Ooh. Wow. A good reason to replay Planescape Torment, to remember all that. I'm quite ashamed. I'll be thinking about it now. Single-handed. Okay, items are not that impressive, to be honest. Maybe when I get to level 17 they will. Altar to Tyrsendelius, and we have... What's the sound? Ah, waypoint, I see. Bucket with water. Oh, now we can climb down safely. And what do we have here? Whisperwood, chairs, and here we have Magister Row, Gareth, Alexander. Okay, that's something to witness. Last Forest Tiger, altar to Tyrsendelius. I know that only Fane must talk to it.
The leaves of the altar rustle, a gentle murmur on the breeze. You feel calm, despite the low growls of the tiger standing beside you. You lean in, a sweet smell wafting around you, the smell of fresh wood, of blooming flowers, of a gentle summer's night.
Let's breathe in, draw in that beautiful scent deep inside us.
The scent fills your mind, and your vision starts to swim. You blink and find yourself standing in a dark glade. On the wind, you hear a whisper.
God woken.
You turn towards the voice and see the broken body of a fawn. A raven is perched upon its head, pecking at the gory hollow that once held its eye. You're about to turn away when the body twitches.
God woken.
The raven turns its gore-streaked beak towards you. Its eyes are a deep bloody red. God woken. It croaks as it takes to the air, circling the glade. God woken. The fawn's breathing is shallow and ragged, but it nudges a stone towards you. Leaning down, you pick up a round white rock.
Let's pocket the stone and ask if there is anything I can do to help.
The deer's breathing is labored, its mouth moving in vain. You lean in close, and it whispers, "Run." As you pull back from the dying creature, you feel a cold, heavy thump on your shoulder. You look up into the fierce red eyes of the raven. "I see you, Godwoken," it croaks. "I see you." The blood-flecked beak lunges at you, hammering at the empty socket where your eye once was. You stumble back in a blind panic. As you calm yourself, you notice the altar is changed with a crescent moon hacked into the wood. As you leave, you can't shake the dull, thudding ache in your eye. The altar sits before you, leaves rustling quietly in the breeze. A crescent moon has been carved into its wood.
And what did I get? Some stone. What stone? I don't see the stone. It was supposed to be a white stone, but I haven't received it, and that's a bit sad. Weird. Let me level up. Level up. So we go with finesse and polymorph, I presume. So 1, 2, 3. 3 points of finesse, more damage. Red Prince goes memory, maybe, to cast more spells. And as for the abilities here, warfare, I think polymorph also. I don't really struggle with. Where's Necromancer 1? Do you have Necromancer? No, you don't. Okay, then let's go all points into strength. Then pain. 1 more point into polymorph, I think. And the other points into intelligence. Beast. 1 point into Geomancer, more points into intelligence, and then we cap with intelligence and 1 more point into memory. I guess memory to cast more spells. I think, yeah, memory should be our next point of interest. So what am I taking? Daze and Bolt or Tornado? Moves randomly around the battlefield, removing surfaces and revealing Invisible characters. Clears invisible, burning and slowed. Or I can go with Venom Coating, Siphon Poison, remove poison surfaces and clouds, gain poison damage bonus to weapon attacks and weapon-based skills dependent upon size of poison area cleared, or Contamination. How about Contamination? Contamination could be interesting. Yeah, teleportation here, sleep in here, shields, let them be here. All good? All good. So what about this tiger? I think something bad is gonna happen with this tiger if I remember correctly. So I'm changing to my fighting gear just in case.
Eyes closed, the tiger seems to be praying. Her nose twitches as she senses your presence.
I smell the fog on you, dogman. The fog of death. You were there when all my kind were killed. It is your fault.
I cannot deny my culpability for the death fog.
She grins, revealing sharply pointed teeth. She raises a paw and extends her claws, one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Little wolves should know better than to follow corrupted alphas. And who is it that you follow now?
I follow my own damn self.
She nods her broad head approvingly.
As it should be. Now I return to my prayer. I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the true legs had their war. I pray to thee to bring us back, to save us from our end.
She cocks her head to listen to a voice you cannot hear.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept your...
No, don't listen to that voice.
She opens her eyes and turns to you.
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousins? This is our only chance to live.
The covenant is a lie, it only brings death.
She closes her eyes. A low growl rises in her throat.
Success impossible?
They all shall die.
For real?
My king.
Success impossible? Let me try the Red Prince, because if success is impossible, then it's quite heartbreaking. Such a lovely creature. Of course, a predator, but...
Eyes closed. She cocks her.
If the covenant...
She opens her...
Or what?
Success
she closes her eyes.
impossible.
A low growl rises in her...
Oh no. Oh no. That's such a shame. The last tiger to be alive, and Ifan's fault also.
Eyes closed.
I smell the... I lost everything. If you will not accept...
Wrong option in the dialogue. I want to play exactly the way I chose. Like
closed.
accepting my guilt.
She grins.
Little wolf.
She not
as it.
Damn
She
myself.
the covenant.
Don't
She
listen
opens her
to the
eyes.
voice.
Shall you
It's a
kill me with your fog
lie.
of death
You may
like you
never
did my
get
cousins?
her true self
This
back.
is
She closes her eyes. A low growl rises in her throat.
They all shall die, my king, and I shall start.
She stares directly at you and bares her teeth.
With the He-Man.
Got it?
yourself. Prepare yourself.
Meet your maker.
Did you have to?
The ghostly tiger bares her teeth at you, a triumphant glint in her eye.
When the God King brings the forest tigers back, and we rise to rule, you shall be the first to die, Dogman. After we've finished playing with you, perhaps we shall hunt you in the forest before you die. For you there shall be no return.
I'm afraid it's the opposite way around.
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. You cannot take me, for I shall rise. You cannot take me, for I shall...
She shall... nothing.
Let's be safe. We don't need that, you know. So I want to... go take care of Zantessa's temple. Probably should have used the beach option. Rather, yeah, and run from here. I think it's gonna be a closer path.
An empty pedestal stands before you. From the ostentatious nature of the carvings upon it, you can tell it once used to hold something of great value.
Who has the stone? Red Prince, I see.
An empty pedestal.
Wait, what? Hey.
An empty pedestal stands before you.
What? Not enough space? What?
An empty pedestal stands.
They took the realm. They took it all.
An empty pedestal.
What? Where am I supposed to...
They took the realm. They took it all. But they don't know what it is. They don't know what they have.
Oh, do you mean the impish pocket realm? I've heard of them, but I doubted their existence.
Hope flashes in her eyes as she tries to focus upon you.
Those black ring dogs. They took the universe, but they don't know what it is. I pray they do not think to try to use it.
She turns away.
Ah, so I have to get... I want to Google that. You do not need to find it instead of just having to find Another defined mission. Ah. Uh-huh. I see. The gem. Ah, so the gem, like, after talking as a scholar, we know that the gem is the entrance.
They took the realm. Hope for those black. I pray they.
She took.
They took the realm. They took it all.
Okay, I'll deal with that later. I want to go talk to the... What? Why do they have quick save, I wonder? So, Black Ring.
A hulking black ring captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
You're not one of mine. You're not from headquarters either. Explain yourself, or I'll open you up and rip out an answer myself.
Why do you talk like beast?
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
Well, I'm one of the lone wolves, and I don't answer to you.
The captain forces the parts of his face that can still move into a scowl.
Bloody mercenaries. All right, pass freely.
I got XP. Why?
Heart of Fathoms. The conjurer pays you no heed.
I failed to read what Ifan says, and he's saying something interesting there, commenting on what's happening. Ah, autosave. Let's see.
A hulking... His blade is the captain...
Bloody...
Hard to fathom such magic, even when it's right before your eyes.
That's Lady Vengeance.
The conjurer pays you no heed. She has eyes only for the portal swirling ahead under her control. It hungrily consumes the sea upwards like a waterspout.
So she makes sure that I cannot enter the... That I cannot enter what? This temple here. It's here, I think. That's what they're doing. Let's go collect shells. Maybe there is something to dig through. Chanterelle. Starfish. Fishbone. Human skeleton. Empty. And the chest. Diamond and large magic armor potion. Wonderful. Cannot reach. Cannot now. Even through teleportation? That looks like a place where something interesting is hiding, but okay. I admit the defeat. Let's talk to the others.
See how we turn the world the seven created against them? We drown their very temples with the oceans themselves. The God King will smile upon us.
That conjurer laid waste to an entire temple in an instant. After we bled ourselves dry trying to take it. Whatever reward that was coming to us is all for her now.
The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword to catch a glimpse of his injuries in its reflection. He winces at the damage before seeing you approach.
What?
Why are you camped here by the water?
We had orders to storm the Orc Temple and tear it down. But that place is riddled with traps. Lost half my men. Lost my eye. That conjurer was sent to help us. She's flooding the temple with seawater. Not good. It looked like we couldn't manage, but the next one, I'll take if it costs me every soldier under my command.
He's fighting the Orc Temple at once and to move his troops out. I think there's gonna be a conflict, no? Let's try.
Don't be bloody soft. That temple has to go, and 10 fathoms of water will serve just as well as fire and battering rams.
The temple is done for, better off deploying his troops elsewhere so they can be more use.
We don't move from here. Not one.
And if I convince him,
The Black Ring.
We had that conjure. Don't be bloody. All right, we should go wherever. Move out. On the double.
and where you're going?
Their hearts have stopped beating. We may leave.
Glory to the God King and all who serve him, that we may rise.
Taste of the Hall of Echoes.
Hey! They just vanish. They just vanish.
Make haste to the Hall of Echoes, comrade.
That means no loot for me, no experience, and no punishment for those maniacs. I don't know. Let them stay here. It's gonna be a fun fight. I mean, Divinity really gives you a big chance to be a diplomat if you want to lose. If you're okay with losing lots of XP and... What about his eye, by the way?
The Black Ring...
What?
About your injuries.
I lost it to a fire trap inside the Orc Temple. Lost half my troops along with it. We had to fall back. That conjurer was sent to help us. She's flooding the...
I see. I've heard that already. Who haven't I talked to yet? Or have I talked to everyone here? The Captain, the Defiler, the Bane Weaver. So 4 of those. Okay. And... why are these not looted? It's weird. I definitely have passed here, but somehow I did not loot. Now these Black Ring Defilers are not hostile now. Ooh, that's interesting.
The towering, black-clad warrior watches the water, wrapped in a religious fervor, talking to himself. To understand, you must listen close.
It's a shame you have to do almost every fight just to be at a decent level. The fish, hello, welcome back. Yeah, it's like... So for example, in Arcanum, that I already mentioned today, where we had Kintara, the elven city, or rather town, or it looked actually like a village. So there, if you pass a persuasion check, if you play the diplomat, you actually get more XP, or I think at least the same XP, but I think, remember, you get more than if you just killed the target or somebody who wanted to cause harm to you. So essentially the game encouraged you to be peaceful or to find unusual ways to resolve situations. Or let's say Deus Ex, there you get a lot of XP from the most intricate, the most diplomatic sometimes ways to solve quests. Planescape Torment, the same logic. Pillars of Eternity, I cannot vouch for that, but I think it should be something similar. Well, Tides of Numenera. Torment Tides of Numenera, I can't remember now. What other games with the same system? Dragon Age. Well, Dragon Age, that was just kind of, you fight with enemies, you get XP, and enemies are just like monsters, and then you get XP for completing quests. And again, the better you complete the quest, the more XP you get. But also being diplomatic. The Witcher. Yeah, The Witcher, the first part, the only I played, definitely, because there you didn't get much XP for killing enemies. Actually, you were rewarded by, like, for completion of quests, and again, the more profound you were, the better. Divinity kinda steps aside and turns the rule topsy-turvy. Like, the more you kill, the more you are rewarded, and maybe it was intentional, but that feels very savage, very, very savage. Anyway, back to the conversation.
He moves hell on earth and the great oceans too, my old mother said, but she was wrong. She was wrong about Lucian. The God King has the power. The God King commands the world.
Well, you have a lot of faith in your God King.
You can't be fully sure he heard you. His attention stays upon the water, and he whispers on.
The day comes when we'll account to him, and I shall earn my place. Oh yes, I'll earn my place when the God King judges me. I won't be found wanting. I'll make my mother proud.
Where's the water coming from?
He does not tear his gaze away from the cascade, but he raises a hand and points northwards, back and down the hill towards the sea.
The day comes when we'll account to him, and I shall earn my place. Oh yes, I'll earn my...
Yeah, I heard you.
The Reaver weaves and rocks on her feet, as if dancing to some unheard rhythm. Madness flashes in her eyes.
Can you hear their beating hearts? They're not drowned yet. How long can you hold your breath? How long?
Who is drowning?
Who's drowning? The people in the water are drowning. Can't you hear their hearts beat on, even as they hold their breath?
People can barely hold their breaths for more than a few minutes.
Right? And yet their hearts beat on.
Maybe your own heartbeat is what you're hearing.
That can't be. I gave my heart to the God King. My heart is gone.
She closes her eyes, the better to feel the unheard beat, and sways on.
Madness. Sheer madness. Okay, but we'll kill them later. What I want to do now is go to the temple of Tyrosindelius, and there is a situation unfolding with Gareth and Alexander, right? And I want to check on this situation, but I wonder who should be talking. I guess the Red Prince, just because I want to pass some persuasion checks, if I can succeed.
Nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons.
Godwoken, the mother tree calls you. Follow the spirit. Climb to the heart of the tree. The mother awaits.
What? Who? The mother tree? Where? Where did you come from? The mother tree wants to speak to me. What? Mother tree wants to talk to me. Where? What? I don't understand. Also, why is the gem now relocated to there? I thought it was just some really strange, some absurdities happening. Okay, Gareth and Alexander.
Protect
no matter the cost. I will have your head, Seeker.
Oh, Gareth. And he still has our loot. Isn't he my man? Even Amulet of the Deep with a... no, amulets actually are supposed to have sockets. Oh. I see. My sister responded. I was just worried she is now in Turkey. She wasn't answering for half a day, and it's just because she didn't have internet. Right, what else have I sold to Gareth? Wheat's Warfare Retribution. Maybe some rings that I sold to him, no? With sockets. Nah, not really. Not really. Nothing else to buy back. This backpack, though, is suspicious. There might be something inside that backpack. I'll buy it back. Or... okay, let's buy it back.
Be at ease, Magister Rowe. Weapons down. Gareth, I have done you a grave injustice. I was deceived, and I was too weak, too naive to see it.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms, a gesture of goodwill and peace.
He is not the enemy the Seekers believe him to be, not anymore. How do I know that? Let's wait. Maybe I should bellow, Alexander. You must explain yourself.
Whatever Alexander's reply might have been, it is drowned by Gareth's alarming chuckle.
Godwoken, have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How fortunate. You can tell the tale of Lucian's other wayward son. This slug defends his own cruelty on the basis of ignorance. He expects me to forgive him for everything he's taken from me. Every fallen seeker, every friend, every slain Godwoken. My own parents. He says this to me while their flesh still rots in the graves I dug for them. I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
So the forum told me that I cannot convince Gareth. Can I calm him? Success impossible.
Curious response from one who set me on this road. Curious and futile. You will die with the bishop you defend. This is your end, Alexander. I strike in the name of your father.
Much easier.
So Gareth is the only one who we are fighting against, right? Yeah. Well, let me kill Gareth just to see. I want to see what Alexander will tell me after we kill him. After we kill Gareth, I mean. So... backlash... adrenaline... Mortal blow. Battle stomp. Now they all went. Okay, that does it. They all go hostile on me after I used battle stomp on Gareth. Interesting mechanics. Alright, Ifan, let's go.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost. I will have your head, Seeker.
Be at ease, Magister Rowe. Weapons down. Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms. A gesture of goodwill and peace.
Gareth, wait. I want to question Alexander before the maggots get to feast on his corpse.
Gareth notices your arrival and emits an alarming chuckle.
Godwoken, have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How fortunate. You can tell the tale of Lucian's other wayward son. This slug defends his own cruelty on the basis of ignorance. He expects me to forgive him for everything he's taken from me. Every fallen seeker, every friend, every slain Godwoken. My own parents. He says this to me while their flesh still rots in the graves I dug for them. I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
Okay, I'm with you on this.
This is your end, Alexander. I strike in the name of your father.
While I'm buffing Ifan, I'll explain why I want to do it this way. Well, because, well, Alexander really cannot explain himself with, you know, being ignorant. Like, you cannot be ignorant if you're torturing people, cutting them into pieces. Like, how ignorant must you be to let such things happen? I don't understand. It's just fascinating. You're already a human. Get back upstairs. Turn into an elf.
This could have been so much easier.
Could have been so much easier, no doubt, but it won't be so much easier. So they have so much physical resistance, actually. Okay. Challenge Chameleon Cloak. Let's go Chameleon Cloak. And end our turn here. Where are we going? Favorable wind. Beast now. So let me swap Pain with... I cannot see you. That's a shame. That's a big shame. Master Mossin. Who's that? Paladin Fortimer. Paladin Fortimer. Can you leap somewhere? Okay, then swap Thane with Paladin Fortimer. Then teleport this one here. Contamination. No. Precious spike on all 5 of those. Tactical retreat. Okay, they insist on getting to different places. Red Prince, we have to do something with it.
Glory is mine.
Paladin Adlard. Oh, this one I'll put to sleep. Another tactical retreat. Thane, who can you teleport? This lady and this lad. Or maybe no teleportation at all. How about I go full crazy. Okay, let's go teleportation, actually. Sorry, Red Prince. Now, Adrenaline. Apotheosis. Apotheosis. Now... Grasp of the Starved. Oh no. Raining Blood to start. Or are they all are affected? Let's see. Now, Skin Graft. Flash Sacrifice. Adrenaline. Teleportation. Bishop Alexander can now be stunned. Guardian Angel. What was Guardian Angel? Protecting nearby allies. Directed to the nearby ally. I see. Wow, I love Ifan for what he does. Whirlwind, I guess. Bishop Alexander. Battle Stomp. What? Why was Bishop Alexander not affected? Adrenaline. Mortal Blow. I'm not invisible anymore, by the way. Okay, one down. But I should have played it a bit differently, I think. So, who is gonna die there? Which... Paladin Fortimer, I see. This one. Let's start with Crippling Blow. Next thing... Whirlwind. There is some armor on this one. Magister Hughes. I need to stun as many enemies as I can. But Alexander still has armor. I don't like it. So Can I stun them all? Well, I can stun 4 of them. And let's do exactly that. So let's use Battle Stomp on these. And this lady, I don't know what to do with her, to be honest. She's as good as that. Magister, Hughes, Paladin, Adlard. Let me put him to sleep, I don't know, or maybe throwing knife. Is it a backstab attack or?
Hurts, doesn't it?
No, it's not, but okay, Gareth, your turn. Oh, come on, you're full health. How much damage from the shield? Well, I assume not enough. Let me get down to my enemies, I guess. Fortify. Reactive armor. Now, Red Prince. Haste on Feign. Battle Stomp on these ones.
I'm ready.
Ignition, maybe. Feign has only 1 action point, but and I cannot use it because we have not much blood left. Okay, they're all stunned. All stunned. Bishop Alexander stands up, and he has a lot of armor on him, so how about I use Sword Tooth Knife to make him bleed. What did you just do? Can you stop attacking your friends? Gareth, you're pathetic. You're really pathetic. Superconductor. Now, what next? Maybe contamination, just for fun. Alexander is dead. Only Magister Hughes is standing. But not for long, because we have what? We have Impalement.
I must admit, Godwoken, at one time I envied you. I wondered what it would be to feel awake for the first time. Reborn. I no longer have to wonder. I see for the first time. I see you. I see myself. And I see my future. So clear. So very my own. Not Lucian's. Mine.
Wizard's Mask. Intelligence, Arthurge, Geomancer. Might be good for Beast? No, he has +3 intelligence. +2 wits, Arthurge, Lore Master, Leadership. Millstone, 4000, okay. Fine light leggings and rune frame of power. Well, for that I thank you dearly. So essentially, let's clean up. Let's clean up. Red Prince, could you please help us with that? remember there was swords all over the place. Elven High Priestess. Are you alright with what happened?
Godwoken, the mother tree calls you. Follow the spirit.
Do you mean this place? Well, I guess the mother tree. To the heart. Ooh. Elven Scion. Oh, quite a location. Stardust herb. Jelly room.
Is this the heart of the tree?
I don't see what else it could be.
Yeah. Makes sense. Colacera. Let's climb down. So...
I am the scion of the Mother Tree. Her heart speaks through me. The Mother asks you to help her. A lizard assassin stands near. A prince of shadows, come to strike at the heart of the elves. He must die, this lizard as Doombringer, and you must bring me his heart.
Can you explain the shadow?
The Shadow Prince is on this island, seeking our annihilation. He is the master of the House of Shadows. He is a terror that breathes. Please, cut off its breath, then bring me its heart.
I take my leave. Maybe Red Prince should talk.
I am the scion. The Mother is in danger. The Shadow, he is the... Please, cut off its breath, then bring me its heart.
The Shadow Prince sounds interesting. Where can I find him?
Like you, he is a lizard. No doubt he slithers close to the temple of your fork-tongued goddess, Zol Stissa.
Okay. Quest accepted. And that's quite interesting. Don't remember this location. Didn't go here during my first playthrough. Alright, now I guess we need to look what these crates contain. A long branch, bedroll. Some sacks here. Chanterelle. What's this place? Some kind of a cradle. Really? I can loot this sack? Long branches.
Have you been to the temple of Zol Stissa? Is the King's Knight safe? Is Zol Stissa's chosen champion safe?
An angry rumble from within tells you Zolstissa is less than impressed with it's a male god with his devotee's devotion. Tell the monk he should never have abandoned the temple. Let's tell it.
I was not ready to die. I cannot serve the Lord Zol Stissa if I am dead. I pray the temple has not crumbled, and Zol Stissa's champion is not dead.
I am Zolstissa's chosen champion. All the others are frauds and charlatans.
Ha! You?
Summon our powers to our fingertips and bless him.
He stands head bowed as the blessing courses through him. He raises his hands before him, marveling at their glow. He looks at you at last, his mouth agape.
Thank you for your faith.
He bows his head in deference and sinks to one knee. He begins to pray.
There shall be a new divine, and he shall be a red-skinned prince. There shall be a new divine, and he shall be a red-skinned prince. There shall be a new divine, and he shall be a red-skinned prince.
Useless.
Okay. Back to Alexander and the Magisters. Only one ghost. Only one. Okay. Paladin Adlart. Knock down arrows. Hughes. Still I'm not over encumbered. Magister Mossin. Paladin Fortimer. Why do they have so many arrows? This one is empty. Alexander, healing potion, holy hand grenades, divine reckoning, intelligence two-handed iron thurge, call of true sight, intelligence, dispel illusion, no runes, so just for sale. Alexander's severed head. Okay, now let's talk.
The spirit of Alexander looks bitterly dejected. He turns to you.
Ifan Benmest, I take it that your contract is fulfilled.
Why? Why did you and Lucian send me on this suicide mission to kill all elves? Why did you lie to me?
The same reason my father and I did everything. To protect the realm. As that is what the Divine is for. What price? All of Rivellon against just one portion? Any Divine would do the same. If it meant saving everything, you should be proud my father picked you. His best right-hand man. He knew you would make it. But he also knew that if he told you the truth, you would falter. He knew you well.
Well, now I'm calm. Now I know we killed the right man.
He looks at you slyly. Alexander was always easy to read, and right now his face is an open book. He's clearly remembering conversations in which your fate was chosen.
It was what had to be done. No two ways about it.
There is no justification for genocide.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Ifan.
What a moron.
You weren't raised by my father. If you were,
Oh.
the life of some is nothing compared to the lives of all.
What? And this man wanted to become a divine? This man said that he was ignorant?
Here is the truth.
Oh.
I'm Lucian's son, and I took any actions necessary for the good of all.
Take my leave for now. Let Red Prince talk.
The spirit of Alexander...
My journey has ended, but the world still needs a divine. Tell me, have you learned how to enter the council yet?
I haven't, and I need your help here.
Not so hasty. I have to know your intentions before I help you. What do you mean to do with the power of divinity if you succeed?
I'll decide how to act if and when I claim these powers. Nothing is certain. It would be foolish to speak with certainty.
You will do, Godwoken. Rallic, Vrogir, and Zolstissa favored the sun, while Duna, Tyrsendilius, Xantetza, and Amadia favored the moon. Align their idols thusly at the entrance to the council. Then there's the lever. It requires a great power source. I had one. Perhaps it's still with my remains. Otherwise, you must scour the island. Farewell, Godwoken. I hope you don't disappoint.
Okay, thanks. That was 100 XP.
Aren't you finished taunting me yet?
No, I'll consume your source now.
You wouldn't, Benmest. No, no! There's no coming back from that!
Alexander's spirit clasps his hands together in prayer. It is cut short, and he is no more.
Farewell, abomination. And I like how Ivan Volks saunters away because he's overwhelmed by his inventory, but it looks like he's just feeling cool about what's just happened. Alright, let's get to the ship. Because I presume Gareth must be here now, no? At last. Because I want to sell things to him. Gareth, are you not here? That's Melody. That's this warrior trader. There is Han, who brought us another air essence. There is Mihaly, there is Elmira, but nobody else. Gosh, that's so awful. Where am I to find Gareth?
Ifan, good to see you again. Of course. Told you I would, didn't I?
Yeah, go find more alien air
Sure
essence.
thing.
Go. Now, let me check. Oh, who do I sell things to then? I mean, I need to pick a trader who will dump all the shit to. Well, could be this Dagmara of the Four Sisters, because, well, let's say I will buy some things from her, because I'll need them anyway.
I knew you'd be back for more.
She has 2000 gold. So let's buy all diamond dust and all quicksilver. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay, let's buy, I don't know how many, like 6 pieces of diamond dust and maybe 4 pieces of quicksilver. That's 24,000. And let's see what I can sell. So arrow shaft, engraved jewel. I forgot. What is this jewel? Maybe it's the jewel that I actually was supposed to put on. Okay, I'll check it later. Diamond. I don't know, I want to keep it in my ship. Fork, long branch, teeth, all this garbage, claw, potion bottle, black ring orders. Have I read this literature? I think I have, but let's skip it for now. Terms of endearment, broilers, Duke's Upper Mine, lovely sandals, magical elven shield, majesty shield, defender's greaves, coat of conjuring. This one, call of true sight, belong to unique. What if it can be upgraded? Then it will have +3 intelligence. But so what? So what? Because other helms are better. But okay, let's keep it for now. I'll see. Maybe it's not that bad actually. Purging ones, I don't know. I have some Purging ones already. Maybe I don't need them that much. Sheath, Dwarven Dagger, Crossbow, Simple Bow, Divine Reckoning also goes away because, well, Alexander's trash I don't need. Grenades. And look at how much money I'm getting from here. Okay, more scrolls. Bones. Shells. 32,000. I can buy all diamond dust, it looks like. Yeah. I can buy all diamond dust. And let's do exactly that. So let me drop diamond dust to Fane. Then eternal plates to Fane too, because they're ingredients. Artifacts, phase, capacitors to Fane. Rune frames of power to the Red Prince. Millstone to Ifan Ben Mast. All these items go to Fine. Light leggings. No, to Ifan. All to Ifan. Pouch of superior stardust. Meister's note. Oh, I need to drop these plants, by the way. The runes. The lockpicks go to Beast. What else do I want? I want to read the books. And what about this Call of True Sight? +2 intelligence, +1 intelligence here. +3 intelligence here. Well, that's the answer. It has to be sold. Another reason for that is that it belonged to Alexander, the moron. Hidden advertisements. The little book of big booms. I think we read it before. Essential engineering. Fly agaric mushroom. The tactical archer's guide to arrows towards the enemy. I think I remember it. I like barrels. I think I remember it. The art of destruction grenades. Yes. Cultist's note. Magister's diary. A letter. Black Ring orders. Empty potion bottle to feign. Starfish to feign. The essences to feign. The diamond to Lady Vengeance. Grave jewel and large ruby. Grasp. And this gem. Interesting. I found this black gem, but I don't remember what for.
I knew you'd be back for more.
Yeah. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, and the books. Essential engineering. These weapons. Chanterelle. And I forgot about all these flowers. Maybe I can just drop flowers to my ship's inventory because it won't hurt to have them all there. Now, how much money? 9,000. So I can buy more Quicksilver. Or maybe I should buy Azure Flints. Yeah. She has 4,000 gold. I'll be able to sell something else to her later. Now let me send all the flowers to Lady Vengeance. Just in case I need to craft something about alchemy. Who knows? It won't hurt to have them there. Okay, perfect. Azure Flint to Feign. Eternal Artifact. Remind me please, how do I make Armor of the Eternals? Wow. What? I can make 3 pieces of Armor of Eternals? 1, 2, 3. And they're all identical. They're all identical, can you imagine that? Wow, that's such rubbish. 3, I have 4 actually, together with those 3. 4 pieces of identical armor and all of those, not garbage, okay, maybe they're good for a playthrough where you're a lone wolf because they give you immunity to stun and you can really go medieval with Aerotheurge, I think. Okay. What can I craft? I can craft teleportation scrolls. I want to craft it exactly with... so fancy weathers cannot be used to craft teleportation scrolls. Isn't that news? So fancy feathers will have to be sold. That looks like high quality air essence and alien air essence. Okay, I see. See how it works. Then it means that I need to get rid of...
I knew you'd be back for more.
I need to get rid of fancy feathers, because they suddenly turn out to be useless. Gold goes to If Unmasked. Pouch of Superior Pixie Dust goes to Fane. Only one pouch. I need to make pouch of Superior Pixie Dust. Mystical Giant Masterwork Rune. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. What about potions crafting? Can I... yeah. I can make some optimization. Can do some optimization here. Stone Skin Potion. Void Enhanced Potion. Okay, much better, much better. We're no longer over encumbered, at least not too much. We have plenty of artifacts, and one last thing I want to do is decorate my deck with a bit of... What have you just done, Red Prince? Why is the flower there? I don't remember ordering it to be there. Sorry, Quirkus, sorry. Neither. You were just in my way. Huh? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, really nice decor of my ship. Now I go where? I go to the temple of... No, I go to the beach. And from the beach I travel here to the temple of... what do we call it? I forgot. Zantessa. Yeah, because there is some source to be had there. And that source I think I'll give to Thane, because we might need to use Time Warp, for instance. But Apotheosis, I should say, worked really well. I'll give it that. Source infused. There we go. Now, about that crystal.
An empty pedestal.
So what is this crystal for, damn it? Engraved jewel. I forgot where I found it, and I remember that I thought, oh, I know where to put it. Engraved jewel, Divinity 2. Ah, it's for Amadia's temple. I thought it disappeared out of my inventory. Really? Why do I still have it? I'm sorry. Yeah, see?
Before you stands a shrine.
I've opened the door, but the jewel is still with me. Okay then. I guess I'll send it to Lady Vengeance, and that's it. Now, any source, by the way, that I can consume here? Maybe no. Let's travel to the Temple of Relic. And where is this Temple of Relic in the first place? This must be Duna. But where is the Temple of Relic? Is this the Temple of Relic? And that's where they are fighting with the Magisters. And the Magisters and the Paladins are fighting here. Now, I'm also quite... Why are they red there? Spirit of a Paladin. Oh, I don't remember you.
The temple must hold. The temple must hold. The temple must hold.
Did the temple hold?
We held them off. We held them off. We held them off, and Alexander was saved.
I cannot agree with you on the last one, unfortunately. But. So let me consume the black ring spirits.
The spirit of...
Please, my...
The spirit looks down to see you for the first and last time. She vanishes before she can even open her mouth. The spirit of the warrior charges right through you. The warrior drops to his knee. The spirit doesn't react, still playing dead in his little death reenactment. His performance abruptly ends, and he is gone.
Nice. Oh, arrow shaft. And wait. What? Why are these not looted? How could I have passed by them without looting? That's fascinating, I must say. Alright. What's this?
I've spotted.
You've spotted something. I see. Let's examine. Elven skeletons that I've examined already, but this place probably didn't. Ancient artifact. I guess Fane.
Junk.
Junk? It's quite ironic that it's Fane that says that. Fane says it's junk. Being an ancient himself. What's this?
Good find.
Ah, that's another eternal plate. Send it to Fane. Metal stuff, purged corpse. What did you get XP for? I wonder. I'm not
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
Who the hell's be yow?
a lone wolf.
My gut misgives. The time's too short for doubt. Who be yow really?
Gleko Dumar.
This satisfies him. He points you down the rise to where a skirmish still continues.
Then get to work right quick, yow wolf, and earn yow a keep. The order sends its swine, and yow must help us kill 'em. Move, Merc.
Maybe you should fight your own battles.
Yow are with the God King, or yow are against. There's no standing back here and now. Which is it, scum?
Okay, I'll kill the Divine Order scum.
Then get yow to it, now.
I see. So I got too close, unfortunately. That's a shame, because I didn't intend to get close. So let's avoid that chest, because it looks like it triggered the whole situation. Now I wanna talk to this lad here, to Dolores. I suspect Dolores might be not very satisfied with what happened.
The sooner I find my brethren, the better, if they're even still alive.
Come along and stay close, what?
He slings a quiver of arrows across his back and nods.
Eyes sharp.
So, you want what? For Joy Majesty, Dolores joined the Order's expedition to the Nameless Isle. He is now lost and alone. Find the surviving Divine Order expeditionaries. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going now. I guess we might want to go to the...
No!
Dolores kneels and rolls over the corpse of a Magister. He takes in his comrade's lifeless face for a moment, then bows his head.
Pierced. I'm sorry.
And who was him? Who was this Magister to you?
Pierced. He was an old friend. He encouraged me to join the Magisters. And I talked him into coming to this island. This wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me.
Well, you know, that was a magister. Probably did something to deserve it. Most have, in my experience.
I'm a magister. Did you forget that?
No, I did not.
Delorus closes pierced eyes with his palm before getting back on his feet. He looks at you with wounded anger.
It was a mistake to join you. I should be looking for my own kind by myself. Farewell.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm really curious how that could be unfolding. How that could be unfolding.
The sooner I slink, eyes shut.
So where must I lead him? To the Elven Temple or...
No!
Delorus
pierced. I'm sorry, pierced. He was an...
Delorus closes pierced.
You're right. Pierced wouldn't want me to wallow. He'd want me to carry on with our mission. Let's get moving.
But where to? I wonder. Okay, let's try going to the Temple of Tursendalius.
The temple must...
What?
The others seem to have made this place into a stronghold. This is where we part ways, I think. Thank you. I'll make sure that Pierce's sacrifice is recorded. He won't be forgotten. Until next time.
50,000 XP for that?
Children.
Really? But dude, I'm afraid...
It's good to be back with my comrades again. I thought I was done for.
Okay, the moment I met Delorus, I thought I would do exactly that, to be honest. I thought I would first execute Alexander and then bring him here and see what happens, but I couldn't have hoped that it would be exactly this way. I thought it's impossible he would like be enraged about my participation in the death of Alexander, but he's completely fine with that. Like, yeah, cool, I'm back with my comrades. Like, dude, look around.
It's good to be back with my comrades again. I thought I was done for.
Alright, maybe he means elves. I don't know. I mean, who am I to... I'm most satisfied it has turned out to be this way exactly. Most satisfied. So, yeah, cool. Now, about this... Wait a moment. I know. I've drunk all the source here. Okay then, let me get back to... What's this? Red flag. Gem. Lunar Shrine. The gem. Technically, I can already open the door to the academy and get XP for that. Moment of year. How come I haven't collected this? Moment of year. Really weird things are going on here. So where am I supposed to go now? From the Temple of Relic? From the Temple of Relic I need to go... No, of course not the Temple of Relic. The beach, that's why I'm lost. I want to go to the Temple of Zantessa again and do her quest. Because I hate it. The quest is kinda messy. And maybe it's gonna be the last thing for the day that I'll do. But it will take time. So, the ruby.
Looky here!
Say the word countless.
Right. Oh, very right. Come inside.
The face dissolves, and the stars begin to swirl. And so too does your head, as you are taken to...
Always wanted to see an impish pocket realm.
Impish pocket realm.
Me too. This is fascinating.
We're slowed.
My, a whole world inside one little glass nut. The perfect place to hide. Although would a potted plant be too much to ask for?
The machine is manipulating time itself. I'm in a hurry here.
I see, so I'm constantly slowed. It's a good place to talk to my companions, by the way, I haven't done that.
Aye, the giant takes notice of its charges.
Some questions?
Ask away, Shield.
Okay, no more.
Indeed.
Nothing new there. Let's talk to Beast.
Ever strike you that life is just a series of islands? Like, you put down roots, something upends it all, and then you sail off and put roots down somewhere else. It's just islands, one after the other.
Have you got any thoughts on where to go next?
Forward. I know it's probably not the answer you wanted, but I can't think of much else to say about it. Weird, right? One of us will ascend soon, and, well, there's only one divinity. We've got choices to make. We can't put him off forever.
Point out a contradiction. How can someone rebelling against power be so keen on becoming divine?
You think I want to be the head of the Order? All I care about is dealing with that royal arsepain, and a divine sure as hell would be capable of doing just that. I ain't thought beyond there, and I ain't gonna prime that pump till I have to.
Are you short-sighted as all that?
Ah, but you've got everything all planned out, I assume. You'll have to forgive me, Ifan, but when it comes to knowing about the workings of a divine mind, I'm not sure you're an expert. So spare me the lecture.
Has it dropped our relationship? My remark. Yeah. Let's change the answer. I thought it's actually just encouraging him to say more, but it's just an insult. Out and out. Let's choose another option. Feel like I'm playing Dragon Age again.
One of us will ascend. You think I want to be the head of the Order? All I care
Okay, you're a big boy, you can figure it out.
I know I'm fumbling along here. I know the ways of royalty and the ways of piracy, but I know shite about divinity. All these people looking to guide me, and I'm still no sure how one divines or whatever. But hey, you make good fumbling company.
Beast looks left, then right, then down, unsure if his compliment hit its mark.
Well, I'm enjoying it too.
Beast flashes a relieved grin and absent-mindedly begins to twist 3 strands of beard hair into a braid.
About Queen Justinia.
Let me tell you a story about Justinia. I think we were, say, age 10 at the time. My pop was off who knows where, spreading his seed in that oh-so-charming manner of his. So let's just say the court had its hands full. There was a big reception one night, the ridiculous kind where all the ladies wear dresses and all the men wear finery. Everyone looks starched. Everyone acts starched. So I decided to surprise all the noble farts at dinner. Snuck into the kitchen. They had a giant boar on a platter with an apple in its mouth. Longer than Laura herself, and not much fatter either. The cook put the lid on and set it down for the steward to take. And then I made my move. I dragged off that pig when no one was looking and stuffed it in a floor cupboard. Then I crawled onto the platter and pulled the lid up over me. Wasn't too long before the steward showed up and wheeled me into the banquet, none the wiser.
So nod our head excitedly and...
You can't guess. Some stuffy duke yanks off the lid and good old beastie jumps out. Caused quite the stir. Queen wanted me gone, but little cousin Justinia, she had my back. Told Queen Laura it was all her idea, and she got a whooping on her backside and sent to bed without supper. So the point is, well, I ain't sure. I guess that she has a good heart, but somewhere along the way it got soiled.
I see. Red Prince?
What can I do for you?
What should we do next?
Surely it's obvious. Ascension awaits. Once we manage to gain access to the actual Well of Ascension. That is not to say I'm not dying to have a word with the House of Shadows.
About the message you received before you left for the island.
It's most intriguing. A message from the House of Shadows. The ones who so fruitlessly sent assassins after my good self.
What will you do once you meet the one who sent the message?
Well, first I will hear the man out. If he can lead me to Sadher, well, I can spare my ears a moment or two for that. Besides, only polite, I always say, to hear a man out before beheading him.
Were I a lizard, I would wonder what house of the ancient empire I would belong to.
What house? Ha! A peculiar query. But very well, I'm no stranger to parlor games. Let's see. From what I gather, you've a certain illicit quality about you. You're the kind that doesn't shy away from violence, but in fact welcomes it. There can be no doubt that would place you in what else but the House of Shadows.
Doesn't sound like my cup of tea.
A cup of tea, you say? Well, put the kettle on, would you?
Alright. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Well, this all looks familiar.
About all this architecture, is this all eternal?
Large, impressive, glowing stones. It certainly has all the hallmarks of my people. Although we did not plaster our faces on every spare surface. That is the doing of your gods. It is not enough for them to curse you with their faces. Must they inflict them on stone too? I mean, at this point, it's just tacky.
Seems like your home turf. What do you think we should do?
It certainly has that air to it. But I would make a terrible guide. Whatever place this once was, it was destroyed long before your time. We must access the Council of Seven. But let's be careful. Despite appearances, I have survived a lot. I would rather not experience death here.
Let's be careful. Let us be careful. That makes sense. I never thought it's possible to say that. Okay, the Nameless Isle. Magisters and Paladins lie dead on the beach. So, set each sun-moon pedestal correctly. Roger's rage burns like the sun, Solstice's warms her blood in the sun, Zantessa works by the light of the moon, Relic turns his face to the sun, Duna feels the pull of the moon, Tercendalis prefers the gaze of the moon, Amadia basks in the cool light of the moon. The Mother Tree. The Mother Tree asks us to track down the Shadow Prince. Before that, the priestess of the Elven Temple bade us seek the Elven Sign at the top of the tree. Regicide. The Elven Sign asks us to kill the Shadow Prince and bring his heart to the Mother Tree. Is this wise? The Sallow Man. Alexander is that we should not forget to take his head. We should pass ourselves off as allies of the Black Ring. Running like clockwork. In the Pocket Realm was the abandoned Imp Temple. Here time passed remarkably slowly. The gem transported us into the pocket realm that was mentioned before. The Drowned Temple. On the Nameless Isle, a water portal had flooded one of the temples. The Black Ring used portal magic to flood it. And the Watcher's Mercy. The warrior known as the Watcher sent us to the Dwarven Temple to kill the accursed Knight of Duna. The particle 2 has been omitted here, I guess by mistake. Fane recognizes the ruins of the Nameless Isle as eternal. Whatever happened here, it wasn't good. Ifan. I was tricked into killing the elves, and Alexander regrets nothing. I killed Alexander this time, he's gone for good. The Nameless Isle. Alexander's search for divinity ended with his death. The gods are weak. Okay, these are all the entries we have so far to read. Now let's see what I can do.
Love is not the answer. Answer search continues.
That's what the machine says. Razzle dazzle, the engineers approach. Ink pot and quill. Let's not grab all these things, okay? Unidentified belt. Ocean bottles, though, I'll take. Heavy metal crate, a fuse. The adventurous liquid friend. Some books here. Bookie. This one is locked. Another heavy metal crate. Another thing that is locked, but it opens if I press. Okay. Remember, there is something about death fog here. Something very unpleasant. What's the belt about? +4 constitution, +1 bartering, +2 initiative, +2 critical chance. I can give it to Fane. Takes away the lucky charm. Too bad. Can give it to Beast. +2 constitution. Thievery, initiative. Can give it to... No. Red Princess item is way too wonderful. So I'm giving this one to to the Beast. Dodge and -12. Ah, because he's slowed, I see. These ones go to Fane. The Engineer's Approach. This book details how to create a razzle-dazzle grenade using nothing but a jelly room or an air resistance potion. Okay, I see. I think I have created this. I have read this book before. Another machine.
A chicken is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Chicken is not the answer. An arrow. Now this one is locked. I see. Altar of Zentessa there. How do I... How do I open doors here? How do I open doors here? Ah. Red Prince is completely nonchalant about those heavy crates. There must be another one, right? Where though? That one is still locked. I don't see the final pressing. Ah, I see. I see now. Well, let me take this one. Place it here. Still not open? There must be another one then. Ah, I see. Well, and what am I supposed to put there? Ah, this. What's inside? Some gold.
Rubbish.
No, it's not rubbish. It's a very useful item now for us. Okay. Here we go. Fire resistance potion. They're walking too slowly. Traps. Beast. That's for you. Be fun. Why is what? Why are you here? Disarm all these mechanisms. Whoa. What will I be putting on all those panels to open doors, I wonder? Okay, let's reunite with our friends. These are just traps. Let's see, sheets of paper, some oily blob book, a dead imp, impish handbook, a bone and some gold, a bolt grenade. Anything else that deserves my attention? I guess no, not there at least. What's here? Some potions, some bottles. Another sheet of paper, empty, empty. Now, how does this open? Let's read the notes. Shadow infusion. Pain. Can you read? Requires summoning 2. Impish handbook. Emergency protocol. In case of interdimensional meltdown, please deactivate the core to ensure the continuity of existence. We would urge all who may come into contact with the core to exert caution, as many rely on existence to exist. For more intimate views of the end of existence, we suggest following the pipes. Following the pipes. The core of the pocket realm is dangerously unstable. To stay safe, we must follow the pipes.
The answer. But it may be close. Closer than a chicken at least. Answer search continues.
An acorn is not the answer. Something about Sir Laura and his ravishing. Not ravishing. His ravings. These all activate fire. These may open, but I think if I open this one, nothing good will happen, no? Let me try.
Hostile threat detected. Executing operator extirpation in 3, 2.
Reach for the great ball of light.
Extirpation aborted. Returning to primary task. On touching the glowing ball of light, text appears before your eyes. Threat de-escalated. Returning to primary task. Answer search running.
If you're looking for an answer, what's the question?
What is the universe?
Have you found the answer yet?
Answer not yet found. Search incomplete. Estimated search time 358,910,227 years.
That's a lot of days.
Estimated search time 358,910,227 years.
All the imps are dead.
Abnormal seismic activity threatened primary task operations. Operator sabotage suspected. To protect core functionality and data retention, first-level security measures were activated. Operator submitted override string. Large quadrupeds are playing with the framing device. The likelihood of quadrupeds having the capacity of play was calculated at 1 in 2. The likelihood of an operator lying about quadrupeds shaking the framing device was also calculated at 1 in 2. Operator's manner and language indicated hostility to the machine. Operator was identified as most likely primary threat. Extirpation was deemed the safest and most logical action. Threat de-escalated, returning to primary task. Answer search running.
Biter, splendid tunic, leggings of insight. Splendid tunic, Ness, scoundrel, geomancer, necromancer, impaler and biter. I'm taking the most expensive thing. Not going to use it. Grand stuff. Looks interesting, but of course I'm not going to use it. So, have I, like, prevented the disaster? Like, that fog isn't gonna be emitted upon me, looks like. It's great news.
Infinity is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Yeah, so that fog was supposed to start, I don't remember, I think somewhere from here, remember correctly. Now, teleport a pyramid. Hyperdrive protocol. And what does it do? Ah, okay. Excellent. And if I turn it again? Wonderful. What the... Death fog. So I understand I wasn't supposed to... Emergency flush protocol. If I... Did I click on it accidentally? Probably yes. Yeah, see? Why has Fane died? I thought Fane is not supposed to die in that fog. I like how the music disappears when you load the game in this location. It's quite fun. So let's not touch that gear.
A dream
that
is
valve.
not the answer. Answer search continues.
Spoon, empty potion bottle. Little book of big booms, empty potion bottle. What's this? A tube. A tube? What tube? Okay. I don't know what the tube was, but let's put it back. Some bottles, more tubes. Lucky charm proc, empty. Sheet of paper and haste scrolls. That's quite nice. Oh no. Now I'll always be thinking that I'm hit by death fog. Well, the location is not as terrible as I remembered it to be, but this place locked. How do I open this one? Must I teleport or... Interesting. Maybe I first have to talk to Zantessa. Maybe there is some lever here. Epidemic of Fire scroll. Bucket to plant something else. Empty potion bottle. Malachite. Bookshelves. Sheet of paper. Empty. Large chest. With some boots. Sneaking initiative dodging. Huge air resistance potion. Another chest. Okay, let's talk to Zantessa.
You reach out to touch the altar. Its cold surface a curious foil to the thrumming and clanging metal that surrounds you.
Pray to the altar of the goddess of mirth.
Your vision clouds, your head swims, and when the fog clears, you are still standing in the Imp Temple. You look around in confusion. This doesn't seem right. There's a cough behind you. Turning, you see Zantessa. Not some allegorical figure, not some awe-inspiring god, just her. She's leaning against one of the struts on the platform, taking you in.
Moon!
Thank you.
She throws you a casual salute, turns and walks away. Your vision of her slowly fades into nothing.
Okay. 2 journal entries. I prayed at each of 7 altars and gave my strength to the gods. Each? No, not each. Not each. What? What? How do I open that damn gate? Let's try this. What? Can you not move from your positions? I don't understand why they keep doing that.
A dream is not.
Maybe I can... Oh, I can pick the lock. Oh, as simple as that? That's even boring. Okay. Okay. I thought there is some kind of a secret. Essential Engineering by Barty Crum. Curious about automatons, unsure how to get the most out of these mechanical wonders? Then read on for Barty's tips, tricks and tutelage. Step 1, make it run. So that's not anything new to us. To us. Medium Constitution Potion, a bucket, another one for more plants. Sheet of paper. Chest with money and rings. Empty potion bottles. The vial I don't need. Let's put it back.
Order is not the answer. Answer search continues.
Well, I can give you a possible lead. Chaos is not the answer too. So, are we done here? Looks like yes. I wonder what will happen if I behave impudently with Zantessa. So, let me try.
You reach out to touch the altar.
It's unresponsive.
You reach out to touch the altar sits there, a moon carved into its base. Despite your prayers, it refuses to acknowledge you. How typical of an inanimate object.
I see.
On touching the glowing ball, threat de-escalated, returning to primary task. Answer search running.
Well, maybe
Text appear. Answer not yet found. Search incomplete.
maybe scholars will
On
have
touching
some
threat,
special.
What is answer not estimated? Abnormals operated the light operate threat.
No, scholars have nothing to say. Nothing to comment on. let's get back down.
Before you stands a shrine of a particularly strange design. You've seen machinery like this before, in the cave beneath the Black Pits. Here too, the apparatus thrums with power and seems to pull you in.
And I cannot just come back where I started. Have to come back to somewhere else. Well, which makes sense, but I want to go to Xantessa's hero, because I want to tell about my adventure, if I can, of course. Then I need to plant some flowers, put them onto my ship, sell the rubbish, and I guess that's where we are going to be finishing our stream for today, as I'll need to prepare for sleep, not to get up too late tomorrow.
They took the realm. They took it all.
No, it's alright now, don't worry. Next stream will have much more slaughter, I should say. Yeah, let's teleport to the Lady Vengeance. Gareth, I guess, is nowhere to be found once again. Another bucket. Nails that I will give to Fane. Almira.
Something on your mind, darling?
Cool. Shield. Interesting. Helmet. +4 intelligence, +2 wits, +1 warfare. Scoundrel and necromancer. Actually.
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
I should buy that hat. I should totally buy that hat. Nails go to Fane. I should put on my... Oh, I was wearing my barge and attire all along. That's interesting.
Something on your mind, darling?
So I'm buying this one. Initiative, movement, perseverance. Okay, only this. Have you got any new books, by the way? Thunderstorm. No. I guess the spells haven't been reset.
Do what you must at this place, sorcerer. I don't want to linger a moment longer than necessary.
Expert warrior.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work. I shall be remaining here.
What about Anathema?
My efforts continue. I must admit it's quite an intricate piece to work with, even for someone like myself. I remain confident of success, though.
Okay, let's do trading then. Why nobody sells good rings anymore? Huh? What's their problem? So weird. Why are you asking for this price? Why not 600? Huh? That's strange. It's supposed to cost 600. Why is it more expensive than that? Most weird. Okay, let's go to our chest. And in this chest I want to take... I don't know, what do I want to grow? Maybe augment or yarrow? Maybe yarrow. So let me combine it with buckets. 1, 2, 3. So This arrow goes here. Then I still cannot see Gareth anywhere. What about Corbin?
Like to take a look at what I've been working on. Go on.
Wits, sneaking, dodging grants the skill haste. Wits and sneaking. Doesn't give initiative, and I'd like to keep my initiative high as possible. When frame goes to the Red Prince. Impish Pocket Realm goes to Lady Vengeance. As an artifact, potions go to Fane. Now, Yarrow Seedlings. Let me go and place Yarrow maybe here. Can I climb onto this one? Oh yeah, I can. Perfect, there is a ladder. Or maybe I want to decorate the front part. Kinda, this T part looks quite forlorn, I must say. Where are the other two? One here. And one more here. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Beautiful.
The Mother Tree is said to be here. She seeks to make the world her own and will not tolerate any rivals to her ambitions. Be careful.
The Mother Tree. I shall be careful then. So the hat that I bought goes to Red Prince, I understand. Strange. I expected him to have this hat exactly, but alright. So let's sell.
I knew you'd be back for more.
She has 4,000 gold. Let's see if I can sell enough, or if she has enough money to buy what I've got. Dolores' bow. Assassinate. Well, the bow is amazing. I must admit, it's just amazing. I almost want to keep it. Maybe I'll keep it just as a memory. Focus has to be sold. Splendid tunic. Also for sale. Strong string. Constitution, thievery, lucky charm, initiative, yeah. Hammered scale boots. Oh, the amulet that I haven't identified. 12,000 gold. Gosh. I need to buy something. What can I buy? Answer is obvious. Have to buy maybe a Quicksilver to upgrade my jewelry. About 3 pieces. No. You misunderstood. She hasn't got enough money. Okay. 1,600 gold.
So soon?
She has. Let me send Malachite to Lady Vengeance, Flame Rune to the Red Prince, Quicksilver to Fane, the amulet, Finesse, Warfare, Retribution, Lucky Charm. Finesse, Warfare, Retribution. I mean, no, it's for sale too.
I knew you'd be back for more.
Yeah. Oh, Diamond Dust has been refreshed. Can I have one piece, please?
So soon?
Oh no. I can make a lot of upgrades now. Dolores' bow goes to the backpack here. I put on my fighting attire. Shades of paper to feign. What else can be done? I guess I can craft some potions. Giant physical armor potion. Grimoire. Resurrection. Heart of Steel. No. Giant flame. Rune of Power. I'm missing 2 source points. I wonder if I can replenish them anywhere.
Something on your mind, darling?
No, I don't think so.
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time that I need for my work.
Shut up. The Temple of Trisindelius. I want to see what the traders have now. Just curious about that.
Your gold can't save you. Not against blades.
Constitution Warfare Geomancer. Willadin. What? Equalize skill book. Ah, yeah. I remember this one. We met it before.
He gently caressed.
But perhaps I can.
The creature stares at you like a wolf observing a plump lamb.
Look at that. Rune frames of power. 3. 3. I guess I'm buying.
Trade or go.
I'm buying because who knows? What if I
The creature stares at you
actually
like a wolf
find
observing a plump lamb.
a lot of... What if I find a lot of items with rune slots and I will curse myself for not buying those. I have a suspicion I'll have them until the end of the game, but I can spare this money. It's okay.
May your God be with you.
Initiative. Okay, nothing.
Ho there. May I be of service?
How did he gain entry to the Council of Seven?
I pray to the altars of all 7 gods, all across the island, and pledged my allegiance.
We're safe now.
You must do the same, and hope they hear you. But most of all, you must be ruthless, where I was not.
I see. We heard that. Listener priest.
The elf prays hard, his eyes tight shut.
Soon, Tactician will give us
Oh.
the power to smash the ring and all our enemies.
I haven't talked to him. What's wrong? Sorry. Tell him he's wrong. Tell him he's right. Tell him that someone even more powerful than Tactician will soon rise. I'm not saying anything.
The Mother Tree calls you, Godwoken. The Mother Tree calls.
Yeah, sure. Dolores is still...
It's good to be back.
Is still enjoying the company of corpses. For some reason. The Lunar Gate. I'm kind of wondering what will happen if I open the access now, because... Well, it's gonna be quite funny to open the access to the academy now and and not do the other quests. I mean, of course, I'll do the other quests. Speaking of which, I think the next one has to be the Duna, or I don't know which one. Maybe the Shadow Prince, maybe Duna, maybe Black Ring. I have to talk to the Sallow Man. But before I do anything, let me combine this one with all their footwear with nails. Where are nails? I used to have plenty of nails. Here they are. These ones. Now I'll never sleep. And these ones are already enhanced. Okay then. So I can of course consume paladins' souls, but that would be too cruel. Maybe Relic will have to be my next target. I don't know. I guess I am to decide next time which quest calls me. Let me put my characters here. Enjoying the sights, make a hard save. And essentially quit the game here, because it's time I started preparing for sleep. 3 hours 53 minutes, so quite a decent stream, less long than I had hoped, unfortunately, and that's because I started late, and that is because I had a full working day. I expected to have a shorter one, but I had a lesson which I did not expect to have, which is good because lesson was great, but that meant that I couldn't spend as much time with you as I had hoped. But we still have tomorrow, we still have Sunday, and I'm intending to be streaming both days, at least now. I have such intention. Not sure how long the streams are going to be, but they are definitely going to be, and we'll have more fun than today, definitely more fun than yesterday, because mostly battles remain, like battles, exploration. I've done the puzzle quest with Zantessa. We now know the situation on the island, who hates who, and we kind of have the position, at least I have the position, who has to perish, mostly everyone, that's the spoiler. What else? We did the trading, so everything is in order, our inventory is great, we are ready for fights. You could see that the builds we use are quite efficient at obliterating our enemies. So yeah, I'm quite eager and enthusiastic about the upcoming session. So let me thank everyone who has participated today. That would be Soul Hyper 29 and Masked Bandit on Twitch, then The Fish on YouTube, and of course my thanks to those who have been with me silently, watched, listened, and my greetings to Good Game, because I see Misha is now restreaming, and well, I guess his stream was over and he went to his business, onto his business. Well, and finally, my regards to YouTube, to those who will see the recording. We shall meet soon, and take care, people. Cheers.